Hello and welcome back to ROADTRIpVIA, the once-a-day road trip trivia quiz. Today is day 82 of the 365-day trivia road trip. This is a year full of 21-question random knowledge trivia quizzes that get posted every single day. Even today, the day after I get back from Las Vegas, I'm tired, my voice is almost gone, my throat hurts, but we're still doing it. Good luck on today's quiz. Question number 1. Since he is able to resurrect them by using his hammer, Mjolnir, occasionally Thor will kill and eat the two animals that pull his chariot if there is no other food available. What type of animals are these that pull the chariot across the sky and can deliver Thor to any of the 9 realms? Thor's chariot is pulled by goats. Question number 2. After visiting the underworld, one of this myth system's gods washed his face, giving birth to the storm god Susanoo, the moon god Tsukuyomi, and the sun goddess Amaterasu. Kami are the spiritual essences of what mythological system practiced in Japan? The answer is Shintoism, or just Shinto. Question number 3. This man's brother was Aaron, and he created water from a rock by striking it with his staff. Who was this man who, according to the book of Exodus, led the Israelites forth from Egypt and parted the Red Sea, and is also said to have written the Torah? This brother of Aaron was named Moses. Question number 4. What is the name of the mountain that is one of the 4 highest peaks in the Alps and is also one of the deadliest to climb, whose name is derived from the German words for meadow and peak? Looking for the name of the mountain. The answer is the Matterhorn. Question number 5. In this work, Unferth boasts about beating the protagonist in a swimming contest. As his dying action, the protagonist gives Wiglaf a royal gold collar. What is this epic work that presents Hrothgar, the king of the Danes, as helpless in battling a monster who comes nightly to eat warriors? The answer is Beowulf. Question number 6. This type of respiration takes place when limited oxygen is available. It is used to make sauerkraut, kimchi, and yogurt, and can be carried out by microorganisms such as yeast. What is this process in which sugars are converted into ethanol, like the conversion of grapes to wine and wheat to beer? This process is known as fermentation. Question number 7. One novel by this writer is about a man who enters an extinct volcano in Iceland and emerges in Italy. In another novel by him, a detective named Fix is suspicious of the protagonist, Phileas Fogg. In another work, Pierre Aronnax narrates on the Nautilus about Captain Nemo. Who is this author? The answer is Jules Verne. Question number 8. This leader of the Chicago outfit was sent to Alcatraz for tax evasion. What is the name of this man who was responsible for much of the Chicago bootlegging operation during Prohibition and was pursued by Eliot Ness's infamous Untouchables? The answer is Al Capone. Question number 9. What is the name of the 1 square mile nation, the world's second smallest, that features the neighborhood of Monte Carlo and a glamorous casino that its citizens are forbidden by law to gamble in? The answer is Monaco. Question number 10. This free software company grew out of Netscape and produces an email client called Thunderbird. Its most popular product has a mobile version called Finnick and is a web browser that has recently passed in market share by Google Chrome. What is the name of this company that produces Firefox? That company is Mozilla. Question number 11. One structure in this organ, the Bowman's capsule, is divided into several layers, including the visceral and the parietal layers. The adrenal glands are located just above this organ. What is the name of this organ composed of nephrons whose main function is to filter blood? That organ is the kidney. Question number 12. Lee de Forest is considered one of the inventors of this technique. This form of radio communication involves the transmission of sinusoidal waves that have varying strength over time. What is the name of this radio transmission methodology contrasted with frequency modulation? The answer is amplitude modulation. Question 13. Opposite corners of this constellation are at the start Saiph and Bellatrix. A line across the center formed by Alnitak, Alnilam, and Mintaka is known as its belt. What is the name of this constellation known as the Hunter? The Hunter is Orion. Question 14. The protagonist reveals himself to Princess P and is then sentenced to death in the dungeon. Spoons, bowls, kettles, and soup are outlawed after the queen dies of fright when a rat falls in her food. What is this 2004 novel, which became a 2008 film, a Newbery Medal winner by Kate DiCamillo? The answer is The Tale of Despero. Question 15. Blaise Pascal names a theorem about these shapes inscribed in conic sections. It has more sides than any other regular polygon that tessellates a plane. Internal angles of 120 degrees are found in the regular type of what shape found in honeycombs that has 6 sides? The answer is hexagons. Question 16. In this work, the word pandemonium is first used to describe Satan's palace. Satan tricks Uriel into letting him escape, and he makes his way to Earth to tempt mankind. The Archangel Michael leads mankind out of the garden in what John Milton epic poem that chronicles the fall of Adam and Eve? The answer is Paradise Lost. Question 17. This river's hydroelectric power is monitored by the Bonneville Power Administration. This river joins the Snake and the Yakima at the Tri-Cities area. The Grand Coulee Dam lies on what river, famous for its salmon runs that comprises part of the Oregon-Washington border? The answer is the Columbia River. Question number 18. In Jainism, this object's central point is Mount Meru. In Chinese mythology, this object is the lower half of a cosmic egg split by Pangu, while in ancient Egypt, the original form of this object was the primordial mound. What is this object that will be reborn from a massive flood after Ragnarok? The answer is the planet Earth. Question number 19. These objects have only 3 externally verifiable properties: mass, charge, and angular momentum, according to the no-hair theorem, and their size can be determined using the Schwarzschild radius. What are these astronomical entities from which light cannot escape? The answer is black holes. And question 20. During which war did Andrew Jackson defeat the Creek at the Battle of Horseshoe Bend? Tecumseh died during the Battle of the Thames, the White House was burned by the British Army, and Francis Scott Key composed the Star-Spangled Banner. That war was the War of 1812. Alright, that is it for today. Thank you for watching today's episode of ROADTRIpVIA. Even though I know the quality of today's episode was not great. I did just get back from Las Vegas. I am tired. I think I might even be a little bit sick. I think I might have caught something right at the end. I've been out of breath the whole episode, so it's taken a lot longer to record this than it normally does. And I apologize because you can probably tell how choppy it is while you're playing. Either way, I'm going to try to do 2 more today to make sure that I'm set up for tomorrow and the next day because I'll be busy at work. But hopefully by Sunday, Monday, we'll be back on track doing high quality trivia quizzes. Thank you for being patient. Here is question 21. Even before it was nicknamed March Madness, the NCAA men's basketball tournament was always played in March. Oregon won the first Division I NCAA championship basketball title in Patton Gymnasium in Evanston, Illinois, in what year? The very first NCAA men's basketball championship title was won in 1939.